It's time to preg check the last 3 mares. We're preg checking Earlene, Indy, and Gracie to make sure that all of them have little babies in their tummies, and if so, that means we're gonna have 6 babies next year. We're gonna start off with Indy. She was bred to Full Metal Jacket. We tried to use her as a recip mare earlier in the year for Cool, and Cool just would never set up correctly. So then we said, hey, she had a beautiful baby with Full Metal Jacket in 2022. Let's let her do it again. That's who she was supposed to have a baby with this year, but she miscarried mid-pregnancy. So I'm hoping she's gonna get up on here.
Let's come in with the butt on this side.
Okay, because they put it lower on that side.
I'll tell you what,
would you?
I can put it on that side. I'll just put it behind the stocks. It'll be fine. That way we can do it.
So you want me to walk her through that way
Yeah,
then?
walk her through this way.
They're not making it that easy, are they? Come on, Mama. Okay, will you open that door and I'll just try to walk her through? Maybe not today. This may be something we have to work up to and getting all the mares used to. I don't think she was even in the stocks at the vet clinic. Whoa. Whoa, Mama. It worked.
She's gonna make me look small.
Is that gonna be too high?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I feel like
You need
it.
a stool?
Maybe.
The mounting
I feel
block
like
is.
I feel like I'm palping a draft horse.
We have a mounting block around here somewhere. I'm gonna go get him a mounting block. Does that hurt your pride at all?
Yeah, it does.
That's hilarious. He's gotta use a mounting block. Someone's gotta humble you.
That's fine.
I'm just joking. That's Dr. Matt.
Remind me how the breeding went on her. Were we behind it or?
We were behind it.
We were.
I mean, we could possibly build something out a little bit. Do you want me to bring that bucket over here?
Oh, that's all right. I'm getting my steps in.
I can bring it over to the left so you just toss it.
Go. Yeah, that's fine.
In the case that like our mares are usually pretty chill, does the stocks help that much?
Where they will help is like the ones that are questionable. We won't have to sedate them.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's
Like Ginger.
From an expense standpoint, it'll
Right.
help the expense.
I like the expense help. That helps me a lot.
Yeah, so that's how the stocks will pay for themselves. If I get kicked or knocked down or hurt, you can always find another veterinarian.
Yeah, but they might
money.
make me come to the clinic. Did you sedate her? Mm-hmm. Okay, I was like, she looks really chill. I don't remember her being that chill. It must be the stocks.
She's bred.
She's bred?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
How many days are we?
There's a baby. I think we're like 17 days.
Now it looks like about a 18-dayer.
18 days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
She ovulated.
That was one I was so worried about because we bred her post-ovulation. So we thought we had timed it up perfectly, and she usually would get to like above a 5 with her follicle before she ovulated. And she had already ovulated by the time we bred her that night.
Yeah, we cut it
and
close.
we dehorned her as well.
Yeah. So she needs a caslick.
Yeah, I remember you saying that about her last year. So are you gonna do that now?
Yeah.
You wanna explain the caslick's like reasoning and?
Yes, if you look at her vulva, she's got some scarring where she's had a previous caslick where all these wrinkles are, and she has an old tear right here where she folded. So the more loose the vulva is and the longer it is, the more at risk you are for defecating into the vagina and then having an ascending infection, and that will cause an abortion later on. Mm-hmm. So we'll
had it happen.
close her up to keep that from happening.
Oh, we actually need to do that with Cool as well. I don't think we put one in.
Okay.
So Cool, that was one of the things that previous owners told me was she needed a caslick, and we just hadn't put one in yet. So we'll go ahead and do that today as well.
Who's the baby daddy?
Full Metal Jacket. We have one baby from that cross. Right now it's a yearling, and we love her, so we want another one. Have we done a caslicks on Trudy yet either? She needs one too. Maybe it's a caslicks day. I know Trudy had a breeding stitch.
Nathaniel did hers.
Oh, he did?
Nathaniel did it right after she foaled.
You're right.
Sewed her down.
You're right. For not ever being on the TheraPlate, and I mean, we've never had her in the stocks. We took her to the vet clinic to do the embryo transfer, but she never had to go through the stocks. So, I mean, I have no clue if she's ever been in any. So when it comes to Gracie being like that the other night, you don't think it had anything to do with the embryo transfer?
I mean, you're gonna have implantation around day 17.
No, she's at day like 14 or
So
15
you shouldn't
right
have
now.
that. But I don't know, the stress of hauling may.
Yeah.
Different environment.
I don't know, there just wasn't, I mean, because that was so long after. It was like 6 days later. Yeah. It was weird to me that she had a weird reaction last year, and then that happened. Gracie colicked on Saturday. Today's Monday. It was my day to rest and try to get better, and of course our horse colics while I'm home alone and no one's here. But it ended up being kind of like a gas colic, so basically, you know how when you get gas trapped in your stomach and your stomach hurts so bad that you can't stand up straight and you feel like a knife's in the bottom of your stomach? That's what was happening to Gracie. And because horses don't have the ability to vomit or burp, and if she had any type of blockage where she couldn't poop or fart or anything like that, then it was just trapped in there and causing pain. So I gave her some meds, and then we also tubed her, meaning we put Epsom salts through her and water, and that could help break down all of the, if there was any food in there, and send the hydration like to her colon and get all that moving. So she actually did have some loose stool after that. So that was good that she ended up cleaning herself out. 4 mares are pregnant, 4 babies next year. Let's go 2 more. Miss Earlene, who her breeding was textbook. This is the one we were worried about, and she's pregnant, so let's hope the other ones worked. The only thing is, you know, Gracie did, you know, she colicked on Saturday, and even though, you know, we remedied it within a couple of hours, that still caused stress to her body, so she could have lost the baby. I'm not sure. We'll see. That's the other one I'm worried about now. Did I tell you that the vet did end up coming out and tubing Gracie? Mm-hmm. She got better. As soon as the Banamine hit, she was feeling pretty good, but we just went ahead and did it since he was out here. See, that's why you want to have such good people in your barn, like Gerardo and Joel here. Y'all are just, they are amazing at, if they notice a horse's behavior is different, if they notice a horse isn't eating, they tell us immediately and we can take action, because, you know, if you have someone helping you out that just feeds and leaves, then, you know, there could be so many signs that go unnoticed that could cost you such valuable time. Everyone keeps wanting me to make a video about y'all. I mean, I guess that does make it easier on you too, that, I mean, you can't get kicked being in this thing.
That's like that's the most important part about it.
Yeah. Like,
so we're just numbing this area up so she can't feel it.
so it looks really swollen on video, but that's just the lidocaine filling it up. So he's numbing her up before he sews her. Do you have any butte on your truck?
Yeah.
I think I need some, especially for these mamas. I've only had, I think, 1 horse that had a caslick. What time frame do you recommend having them taken out before the baby's born?
I'd take them out a month before.
A month before?
They're due, yeah.
So pretty much at day like 300, take them out?
Yeah, you can cut that for me.
How far?
Right there. Thanks.
You're okay.
All right, where are those scissors at?
Oh, mama.
Perfect. We got her sewn down.
I'm so excited right now. Oh my gosh. You've had a couple this year then because of what's his name that works at the office that his mare took post ovulation?
Warren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those have been a couple Hail Marys that took.
I mean, yeah. You just never know. I mean, if you're close, you can put it as far up the horn as you can and hope for the best.
Still a little sleepy? It's gonna be so just on brand if the one that we thought wouldn't take took, and then if she didn't, because she had like perfect timing, perfect looking uterus. She was all good. So we'll see what happened. Whoa, mama. Whoa.
You want to try without sedation for her?
Whatever you think.
We'll try without it.
She should be at like day 15 or 16.
Okay.
Are you pregnant? I hope you are. Beth.
I think she's handling the stocks good.
Yeah, they're just not like permanent yet, so probably
Yeah.
best if she'd be in super wiggly just to.
I think the flies are bothering her more than anything.
She's a pansy with flies. Like I just sprayed her whole body with fly spray.
What day are we with her?
Like 15, 14.
She looks like she's got a demon maybe coming back in. I'm not seeing one in there. So 14, 15, you said?
Yeah? No baby?
Not yet. I'm not seeing one. Which is surprising because the timing on her was perfect. She's trying to come back in.
It's honestly, I wouldn't breed her this late. I remember she was like textbook breed.
Yeah,
Everything was perfect.
Yeah, she's coming back in. I wonder if she had a little residual from that previous breed that she had so much inflammation with.
Maybe. We're probably we're just gonna leave her open then, and I'll ride her a little bit. That's what I said. Like the one that we thought wouldn't take took, and then the one we were like, yeah, perfect. Come on, darling.
There you go.
Well, yeah, you've been doing this before. Woman.
So we've already got a heartbeat on her?
Yep.
She's got a caslick's in.
Oh, is it good enough for?
Yeah, I mean, it's an inch and a half down. She's not sucking the air until I open her up. That's all sewed down right there.
Right.
And then she's nice and clean in there. She's got
Okay.
little crusties where I put my finger in there, but I don't see any manure. I think she's good.
Okay. That was easy for you. Yeah, she's been bred, but we were checking her caslicks. Oh. Look over here. Come on, girls. It's time to go outside. They're so funny. So we're gonna have 2 or 3 mares to breed next February. I get early.
Make sure your light bulbs are good and bright.
Because Earlene and gonna try to do an embryo transfer with Ethel and Beyonce. Beyonce to Ethel.
I was talking to Heather today. The mares I bred back in February, it feels like it was a year ago.
If I decide to breed Annie again, I'll probably try to do February or March. Yeah, so it's a big check right now
Can
because.
you give this mare a big hug?
Is she pregnant right now?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, does she colic and hold on to this dang baby?
She needs a big old hug.
Oh my gosh, Gracie deserves the world. There's that little baby. Oh, I'm so excited. That one made up for Earlene. So now we'll just check Trudy for a heartbeat. Gracie.
Okay, she's good.
Best girl.
Stay on the reg, mate.
Yeah, they're all on the Regimate. So even though Earlene's not pregnant, we're gonna keep her on Regimate because I'm gonna ride her.
We've christened your stocks. Blood, manure, some soap.
I don't know that the TheraPlate was ever supposed to have all that on it, but
I don't know that I've ever seen a TheraPlate with a set of stocks on top.
well, people aren't ingenuitive the way we are. You're okay.
What are we doing?
Heartbeat. Cool. Do you just get nasty when you're pregnant? Maybe she's having another girl. I wouldn't mind. She was probably the most weary getting up on here.
Is Ginger jealous?
I don't know what Ginger is. Ginger's just Ginger.
Was she a twin? Mm-hmm. Have we checked her since we did the reduction?
Maybe not. She's what?
She kept it.
Good, good, good.
It's big.
And the heartbeat is
Sitting on top of all the fluid, the little white blob in the middle at the
right
top.
there. That white blob, there's like flickering going on. Okay, you know, Earlene, maybe this is God's plan and I'm gonna go win the Congress with her. You never know. Maybe I'm gonna take Earlene now and go win the Congress in the novice hunter under saddle because I'm novice again because I haven't shown in forever. So, God's plan. We don't know it. It's not our place to question it. 5 babies is not bad. That's the most we've ever had any other year. So, didn't hit that 6 mark, but the quantity doesn't matter necessarily. It was just I really wanted an Earlene baby, but I can have an Earlene baby next year. This might, I like to look at things like glass half full. This might open me up to be able to show her more. This might open me up to opportunities that I don't even know are there. And it may just not be in the cards this year. So, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. If I say it enough, it'll be true.
I'm not at peace. So I wanted her to be pregnant.
I did too, but I'm trying to
I
not.
haven't found peace yet.
I plan everything. I like to plan so far ahead of time. And me and Jonathan will sit and dream and we'll plan about our house, about our, whatever we're doing. And then whatever ends up happening always is better. And it's never what we planned. You know, I planned on her having a baby. She's not pregnant. There might be something so much better. That's the thing. If one mare was gonna not take, that would be my choice because I can ride her. So that part doesn't suck that bad. Like I'm gonna get on that thing tomorrow. I'm gonna have to tie her up for a minute and then when she wakes up, they can go out. Your mama's coming right back. I mean, hey, 5 out of 6, not bad. I wonder how many actual attempts it took. With Beyonce and Gracie, it was 1 and done, per usual. And then Earlene, 2, but that was 0. With Trudy, it took 2. So that's 5. With Indy, it only took 1, but we tried to set her up with Cool a million times. With Cool, it took 2. 8. With Ginger, it took 1. That's 9. I think that's it.
How many embryos did we make?
1.
No.
Oh, yeah, because there
We
was
had 2
freaking 2
twins.
of them with twins, yeah.
So you got to add 2,
Oh, okay.
4, so we're 9 for 9.
So 9 for 9 embryos, just 5 out of 6 mares is not bad. They're gonna be like, yeah, we hate you using these stocks now because they're so much harder to clean up. I just got all that juice on me.
You finished at the ideal time.
I did. I think our last mare due is due April 10th.
And you're getting out of the season where, you know, the repro season changes from everybody just being mad and quiet to mad and
Violent.
really loud.
Yeah.
So you've missed that part, which
Well,
is always good.
as long as I can be done foaling by mid-April, I'm good. But if I tried to rebreed Earlene right now, that would put us in May. I'm setting up my goats to be kidding in May. So I'm going straight from foaling season to kidding season, and then I'm going from kidding season to mini donk foaling season.
So what's the gestation on a goat?
5 months. And then
you're gonna breed right around the 1st of January?
That's actually really normal breeding time for them. And then the donkeys, I think, now Nate, who's behind the camera, has my donkey gentleman. So we'll see. When he has a foot abscess right now. So we're waiting on Buck to be back to his perfect health before he services Blanche and Dolly. If we could get them bred by the end of the summer, like by August, then that would put us at having like an August, September foals. I would like August foals, but we'll see. Dr. Matthew said that he would do my donkey AIing. No, he didn't at all.
I must have been in the first phase of the breeding season.
You did say you would preg check.
I'll preg check.
Yeah.
Now you're breeding live cover though, right?
Yeah. So we'll just try to do it around like 60 days. I'm gonna just leave them together for like a month. Like we're bringing his little.
And if they don't come back in, that's a pretty good indication too.
Yeah. So we're bringing his little fella over, and I'm just gonna keep him for like a solid month, and write down the dates that I see some things happen. That's gonna be a nice little saga. Wrap up. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. We could have come out of this, with only 3 babies, or checking Trudy and seeing that she lost her twin, and that's not the case. We have 5 babies on board, and it's the end of breeding season. And so if I had to choose one of the 6 mares not to take, it would have been Earlene, and that is the one that did not take. So I'm really excited to show y'all riding her here soon. I'm actually like, all right, I might get on her tomorrow. Like, I'm getting kind of excited about being able to ride her and have a horse here at home to ride. So that's not the best thing. I was really looking forward to her having an easy on the eyes baby next year, and that's just something that happens with breeding. Not everything's gonna go the way you want it. I remember last year we bred 7 mares and came out with 6 babies, or we bred 7 mares and came out with 5 pregnancies and then only had 4 babies. So if we get 5 babies next year, then we're beating this year's odds. And honestly, with breeding, like 5 out of 6 is not bad at all. I'm so excited that Gracie held on to that embryo. That was like really making me nervous. And Indy taking, when we bred her post-ovulation, I mean, lots could have happened that didn't. So I'm really, really blessed. I'm really thankful. I'm excited for next year's foaling season, which is gonna be, we're gonna be on foal watch starting like next February, which is not that far away. It's like 7 months away. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.